What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to another amazing episode of Pet Battle PvP. Today's team is going to be built around the Putrid Geist. This pet is available through the Shadowlands pre-patch event right now in Icecrown, and I think it's a super cool pet. It's a power speed variety, which means it has over 300 base speed and 298 attack, which is actually pretty nice. It has a very low health pool, but its health actually doesn't really matter because we're going to be applying Creeping Fungus to our opponent's pets, to their team actually. What I really like about this attack is there's no cooldown on it, and if they try and switch around, you can just apply Creeping Fungus to everything. It applies 111 damage dot that lasts for 4 turns, and it's increased while Moonlight is active. So I figured, since we have the ability for Creeping Fungus, since we can go for Soul Steal, which restores health, again, after every single time we deal damage, let's make a Moonlight team and actually see if we can make like an undead Moonlight team. So when you're pairing it with a Celestial Dragon, you can see right there, we're able to go from Moonfires to then set the Moonlight, increasing the damage magic attack do by 25% and healing. So we're able to go for like, big Ancient Blessings to restore health and increase our team's base health, which helps our Putrid Geist out a little bit more, and also go for like a late game, like seal the deal Nether Fairy Dragon. This thing gets Life Exchange, which is a super cool ability. It's able to equalize both pets' life total. So if I'm at like 2 health and they're at like 1500, we both go to about 750, which is actually really cool. Usually what happens is this is going to proc your Dragon passive as well and allow you to pick up a KO with like a Moonfire or an Arcane Blast that's already been powered up a couple times. So I think it's a really cool team, and I think it's a great team for showing off this pet. Remember, this pet is able, like I said, to get got in Icecrown right now. I think it costs 20 Argent Crusade marks. All you gotta do is a few dailies, you'll be able to pick this one up, and I definitely think it's a great pet to add to any collection. So let's hop into the battles. Let's see if we can get some wins. Wish me luck. Here we go. Alright, we're going up against a Blossoming Ancient, a Corefire Imp, and a Son of Animus. It's a super solid pet in the Son of Animus over there. I think that it's probably just a better idea to lead with probably one of my weather setters, because we want to be able to re-weather after they set it first. So we're going to lead with the Celestial Dragon first. I think it's a super cool pet, and he leads with the Corefire Imp, so I'd like to be able to just set the dot here. I don't really need to Moonfire yet, because he's probably... Actually, should I Moonfire? Yeah, I'll Moonfire, actually. Because he's going to set that. They always go for the Immolate. Remember, the Immolate ticks, even if this Imp goes to the back, it makes it so, like... What is it? The Humanoid passive is going to work every single time to help this thing restore health, so it's actually just a really cool way to play this pet. We're going to set the dot, but I'm pretty sure he's going to go for... Oh, he actually goes for... is that Cauterize? That is super weird to see Cauterize on this set instead of the Force Out. But, like, I will definitely take that. I actually think we should just... We don't really need to do any of these other things. Like, he's actually just pretty weak. Let's go for one more in case he wants to switch. Yeah, next turn we can pop an Ancient Blessing. Like, we are actually getting the better end of this trade. We both have Cauterize, but, like, the fact that I'm using my heal, like, after he's doing that is really good. Because look how much health we just gained right there. It's really nice. So actually, because we have Moonlight up, because we have the Ancient Blessing up, I think it's just a fine turn to switch to the Putrid Geist here and start setting up our spores. Remember, it's going to do super effective damage. Yeah, I could care less, Chief. And look at this. This is going to be massive damage. You can totally try and cauterize this out. This is totally fine. That's going to go up. Look at that damage. I don't want a Corpse Explosion yet. Let's go back to our Nether Drake. And if he wants to set Sunlight, we'll just re-weather him. So we always want to have 2 weather users. Whenever you're making a weather team, you always want to have 2 weather users, so you can definitely take it back to your favor. And you usually want to wait until they have their weather already active. But since he only has 1 and I have 2, like, this is dealing so much damage. I could Life Exchange if I feel like it. I think I'm just gonna go for... How many turns are left? My Ancient Blessing is up. I could switch to it, but I actually think we just needed to deal some damage right now, just because, like, we need to, like, punish this guy, because he will restore so much health that, like, we need to get off the board. We can actually get kind of low, and then we can, when he sends out either of those things in the back, we outspeed both of them and can go for a super valuable Life Exchange, and it's gonna be really nice. It's gonna be a good set of turns right here. Yeah, that's smart. That's smart, not letting me get super low. Moonfire's back up though. Let's see. He doesn't have like a ton of damage. Let me think. A little bit of time. I actually don't want a Life Exchange here. It's not that great. Moonfire, we don't really need to reactivate it. Yeah, let's just keep on stacking this. Cauterize, that's totally fine. We'll actually Life Exchange for this turn, since he has a lot more health than I do. Yep, and it'll proc the passive, and that's one of the ways, that's the way that this pet, like, actually works. So our Moonlight turns are getting a little bit low. We're going to recap that off. Oh, and the switch. Yeah, we take those. It's not very effective. He was just waiting for me to blow that cooldown. I think I am just hard switch and save the rest of this pet, though. So we're going to switch to probably the Celestial Dragon. We have heals up. There's a lot of things we can actually go for here. Puts the dot up when damage the attacker is healed. That's going to be hard to deal with. We want to go for our big heal, though, since we do have it up, I think. And just get the cooldown out of the way. Yeah, go for it. Like, this guy is just, like, totally mitigating the damage. I actually think we should just probably try and, like, play a little bit longer of a game against this thing, because this thing's going to be hard to beat. And, like, we don't want to deal with a touch of Animus on that guy. That does a lot. We're going to put up our Spore, though. Yeah, just one turn up to that, and then we'll Corpse Explode after, just to get the debuff on him. Alright. Let's show them what you're working with, Putrid Geist. Explode Arena. So it's not going to do a ton, but we want it for that dot, right? 5% plus that in the Moonfire. He's going to start ticking out very fast. I think you want to come in with this guy. What's his base speed? 260? Like, we outspeed here, but those moves are so not very effective. So we got to come in here, and we just have to set this. Yeah, I think we just want to set more dots. And we might be able to, like, take it out, like, next turn and pop a heal. And let the dots finish him off. Look at that. Holy moly. So, like, the dots will just KO him next turn, so we can just pop a heal this turn. Look at that damage. Dotting it up right now. Alright, he's going to be able to come back, but the dots will be able to KO him next turn, too. So the real question is, like, 345. I can switch it on there and then outspeed both of those pets with my Fairy Drake and just go for a massive heal. Once he crits. Yeah. And so, like, we're actually low on purpose, right? And so now we're just, if he sends with the Core Fire Imp, he's going to get a massive life exchange. Even against the Treebeard, like, this life exchange would do a lot. Do I even want to really use this, though? I mean, I outspeed it. I'll still life exchange. I think it's still the play. Because I don't think he OHKOs me there. Yep. And then we Moonfire to finish him off. We have our Dragon passive up. Like, that's the way it works. Like, you just... Nether Fairy Drake is just such a good pet. And so now we have a lot, like, a big lasting Moonfire, a Moonlight up. He has a full health pet, but I actually think we should probably just try and wait out our life exchange cooldown and just come in and, like, just chill. I think that's probably the right play. Because he's a full, right? He's just at full. Like, we can go for this right now and just try and wait him out. Yep, just try and chill. 2 turns left on that cooldown. So, do I actually even really want to deal damage, is what I'm thinking. I mean, I might as well just set this. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. It's going to be... It's hard because he has the Cauterize, right? Cauterize does make it a little bit different. But we'll even see. If I can get him under half, you know. Pocket. Oh my gosh, we got the crit. Dragonkin passives are up right now. Yo, I'm turning this game instead of a wall game. We want to click buttons. We want to go deal some damage. He goes for Cauterize, but, like, damage. You know? At this point, like, I'm the one with the health lead for the most part now. And I'm the one with the health cooldowns up. Like, you're not going to be able to grind me out with the Moonlight. Like, I just heal for so much. And my pets, because of the Ancient Blessing, like, they have so much more health. Yeah, we're going to get him. We are going to get him. Moonfire to finish it off. The Dragonkin passives, like, we just scale better. Oh, living at 4 HP. And we'll take those. What a really unique way to play a Core Fire Imp that didn't use the Nether Gate. But you know what? We'll take those wins. We will take those wins. Going all the way to the bank. Putrid Geist. Just grinded out mechanical types with the dots. I love it. Alright, so we have triple humanoid. Triple humanoid. We do have this Putrid Geist. This Creeping Fungus is going to be so good here. 326 is such a troll speed tier on this thing. We still want to leave the Dragonkin, though. Celestial Dragon is so nice. And let's see. I almost actually used one of the Spore-Wing Sprouts because they also have Creeping Fungus, but I decided against it. So he's going to lead off with this guy. I don't think I've fought against one of these guys. He has Corpse Explosion, Curse of Doom, Siphon Life, Death and Decay. These are all fine. I think we're just going to go for the Moonfire. Get that cooldown back up as soon as possible. He goes for a Curse of Doom. That's completely fine. Just setting the Moonfire, I think we just immediately hard switch to the Geist. And then we'll be golden. Death and Decay. So he's going to heal a little bit every single turn, but, like, oh my gosh, this Creeping Fungus is going to get out of control against this team. Putrid Geist is about to have a field day right now. Oh my goodness, yeah, yeet you up. So he has Sandstorm. I think, should I switch here? Because he's going to Sandstorm me. I think I will switch to Nether Fairy Drake. So in that Sandstorm, and again, like I was talking about, every single time you fight against someone and they have like weather, you always want to like save some of your weather users. It's always a pretty good idea. He can go for a lot of damage, but it won't KO. And again, we kind of want to take damage with this pet. Like that's the plan. Like we're going to proc the undead passive. Sorry, we're going to proc the dragon passive. We can go for an absolutely massive life exchange though. Like, oh my goodness. Yo, you should have sent out. No, your 327 guy was gone. Yeah. Look at this value. Look at it. It's going to be so value. Oh my gosh, like a full heal. Talk about pain split. Yeah, we're just in a really good spot. We don't even need to do anything. We just come back up with the Geist. We have weather control. We have board control. We still have all 3 pets. We're just going to put up some creeping fungus. I want to see if it does the same to me. That'd be funny. Yeah, go for it, Chief. Fungus is up. Triple humanoid's good. It's probably one of the better, like, mono teams. But, like, I don't know, man. You're going to take out, and I'm going to heal so much every single turn. It's super effective. I heal over 50% of the damage dealt. I heal for over 200. That is so crazy. Yeah, like, I'm just going to keep doing this. And then I'm going to corpse explode your last guy. My life exchange is going to be up in 2 turns. Like, if you do KO me, you're in for a bad time, Chief. And we just take those. Putrid Geist on a freaking running riot right now. 3 more turns of Moonlight. Put up some fungus. Yo, I'll be taking those all the way to the bank. He has Curse of Doom, but like, what is it really gonna do? I just think we can like out-trade him with just using Soul Steal. And we didn't even get a chance to set up like an Ancestral Blessing. Like, we should actually have more health. Yeah, Putrid Geist just, like, absolutely destroyed this team, like, by itself. Yo, if you're looking for a team to beat humanoids, maybe think about playing with some Putrid Geists. Alright, it only makes sense that our final meeting is up against a team as solid as double anomalous mechanical pet dragon. Like, this is the super try-hard extraordinaire team. I think you actually just want to lead with the Geist here. Because we're going to out-trade. I think we out trade with like fungus and then soul steal, because like it has such a low base HP, right? He crit us on the first turn. No, talk about absolutely never lucky. Talk about never lucky. Putrid Geist. Now let's see what we got. The dots are gonna be really good against him. Yep. Poison the whole team. Yeah, we'll see if we can get done. I might have a little bit not enough damage, but hopefully my I crit him back. Yo, I'd be taking those. And I restore more health when I crit. And so the way this is going to work is we are going to be able to outspeed these guys, which is one of the reasons why Putrid Geist, like having above 300 speed is so important. I'd say it's incredibly important. So he's going with the second anomalous. He's doing really good AoE damage. And I don't know if I can actually grind out the mechanical pet dragon in the back. It's 309. We do outspeed with the Nether Fairy Drake, and if he gets us low enough, we can go for an absolutely massive life exchange. We're going to be able to proc our undead passive. We're going to go for a spore, and then we're just going to go for a massive corpse explosion here. Yeet! That's good damage. It is good damage. Let's actually think about how I want to play this, though, because this whole game is going to be changed in a couple turns. I feel like you have to come in here. I have to save the Nether Fairy Dragon to 1v1 the Mechanical Pet Dragonling, if that's even possible, you know. We'll go for a Moonfire first. Sorry, Moonfire, a Flamethrower first. Yeah, as long as I don't die back there, I think I'll be good. So we'll go for that. Set those dots up. He'll take out next turn. Straight up, next turn he should take out because of the 3 dots. We'll drop a heal this turn. We'll go for a Moonlight. Yeah, I'll be taking those. Let me get my heal up. Let me set my Ancestral Blessing. Yo, and like I said, this guy's a super tryhard team. He had that super tryhard team. And we have not lost yet. If you want to go for Thunderbolt, go for Thunderbolt. I don't think I die. Because it splits the damage. You got to go for decoys, Chief. He just goes for the raw Flamethrower. Yeah, this is fine. That's a lot of damage on you. It's not even really worth it to set a Moonlight, I don't think, because, like... No, I don't think it's worth it. He goes for a decoy. So cool. We'll waste out a turn of his decoy here. Yeah. We're still doing good damage here. I will actually still go for the... Oh, actually, can I exchange life against that? I don't think I can. No, I don't think I can exchange life. Oh, yeah, he played it right. That was actually a really smart way to do it. Yeah, because life exchange is probably going to fail in the decoy. Dang it. Flamethrower, yeah. I'll try it. I don't think it'll work. Yeah. Hey, that guy played really well. The guy had a super good team too. You know, that's one of those people that really just wants to do their dailies. Like they take all the fun out of the game by going double anomalous, but we almost got him. If this team can actually hold up against the double anomalous, I think that we can beat him if we play him again. All right, so we have a triple undead team. Triple undead team with an unborn Valkyr. I actually think you can get away with leading with the Geist here, but I will lead the Dragon. I think Dragon's really nice. They have super effective attacks with like Call Darknesses as well. I have to watch out for that. But let's see what they actually want to do. Triple undead is always hard to deal with. Scourge Whelpling, Undead Valkyr, like always really solid. Restless Shadeling. I guess phase shifts. Oh, that's nice. So it has phase shift. All right, cool. Let's see what I actually want to do. Do I want to set a Moonfire? I think I just want to go for this early because it has 3 on cooldown. Might as well just go for it so I can use it, you know, on cooldown. It's a really strong attack, so I might as well just do it. It's a balance variety Valk. You don't really see those as often. So we'll take a little bit of damage and then we'll Ancient Blessing. Like we can soak a lot of damage with this guy. He's going for the Haunt. That's completely fine. Yeah, so this is going to be at least 700 damage if I switch out like right now, 750. And I think that's just okay. Restless Shadeling. So you have Death Coil, Phase Shift, Death and Decay, Plague Blood. All right, I'm actually just going to switch next turn. I'm going to stay in for... That's such a hard play here. He outspeeds us. I'll just hard switch. I was going to say I'd like to have had my Ancestral Blessing already up, but I think it's fine. Of course, the crit on the switch. Yo, never lucky me. We do have Weather up, though, so we can go for the Creeping Fungus. And this is going to really speed this one up. Oh my gosh. Never lucky. So let's see how, let's see what we can do. We outspeed a lot of these guys. And we'll be able to Corpse Explode on something. The Valk's eventually going to come back. Yeah, we're pretty much just, like, stalling each other out. But you can see eventually the health pools are going to start to tip in my favor. Because he's the one that's taking an extra, like, 180. Remember, they deal additional damage, these spores do, while the Moonlight is active. You can see his health pool is getting closer and closer and closer to mine as much as our spores are active. And the fact that I outspeed him means if I can actually proc his passive before he procs mine, we will probably be able to win. This is my last turn of spores. 273 on that thing. This is also his last turn of Plague Blood, so, like, we'll see. He doesn't get Plague Blood anymore. We're really close. I think I just go for 2 of these. Because both of our dots are gone. Let's see how much damage you can actually heal this turn. 290, 222. This is cutting it close. Last turn of Moonlight. The first person to proc a passive wins. And I think it's me. Awesome. So that's 1 passive down. That Valk's still really low. As long as I said, like, he doesn't proc my passive this turn, I think we got it. We have to continue to use Soul Steal. I've restored so much health. I should be able to track that metric. And yeah, I still haven't had it procced yet. So I can go for Creeping Fungus without the fear of getting like outsped. I can just go for immediate Creeping Fungus. And then he'll proc my passive. And on the passive proc, I'll Corpse Explode. So let's go. Death and Decay. He still hasn't procced it. Wow. I guess I don't need to die. Like, these guys do a lot of damage. You all get a crit and restore more health. He still hasn't procced it, though. Yo, we are staying alive. Necrotic Geist coming from downtown right now. Finally, the passive is procced. And so on the passive proc, you just Corpse Explode. They take a decent chip of damage. And they'll get the debuff. So it does 190. And deals 5% of the target's health every round as undead damage. So like that plus that, it's so much damage. Let me actually think about what I want to do. Is 357, just come in with this. I don't actually want to go for a Moonfire because I don't want to improve their healing because healing's increased by 25%. Like the whole way this board plays is by setting up like things like the Plague Blood to heal I'll just proc passives. Get a KO there. Increase the power of my Arcane Blast. Remember, Arcane Blast deals more damage every single time you use it, capping at 370. So we can just do literally whatever he wants. I'll get 3 of these. I mean, I guess I could actually, like, this turn go for a Moonfire. I'll Moonfire, like, next turn or something if I want to. I don't need to set it. It's not important. Don't show your moves unless you have to. And let's Oko this guy. Because I have a, what is it? I have my Dragon passive up. Let's pop it off right now. And he can come back all he wants. Yo, I'm gonna flex on him. I'm not gonna flex on him. I was gonna say, don't show your moves. All we need to show is Arcane Blast. Spoken like a true Arcane Mage. The Nether Fairy Dragon. Able to dumpster the triple undead team. And that's all we got for you guys. I think this team's actually really good. I think the Necrotic Geist, the pet that just came out with the Shadowlands pre-patch event, is so nice. As a power speed variety, this guy outspeeds base 300s, which is so important right now. Infected Claw is really good on this team. Sorry, not Infected Claw. Soul Steel is really good on this team because it restores so much health, lets this guy stick on the board as long as possible. We have the Creeping Fungus, which pairs very well with Moonlights. And then the Corpse Explosion, once you already have your passive proc, it's a secondary dot and just makes this pet super fun to play and a pretty unique one at that. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.